So, a very good morning to you from the Felixstowe Viewpoint on Felixstowe Live. We're just having a little trip down here this morning because it's quite pleasant and sunny, and it's nice to see the guys at the dock back at work and doing their stuff. It's great to see, isn't it, really? I don't know whether you've been watching the last two clips that we put up on Felixstowe Live, which we were taken from Parliament TV. And Parliament TV, of course, are doing, they effectively do everything that happens in Parliament that's of interest to the public. It's an interesting one. Don't know where the reality of this one lands from what influence that makes or what difference it makes to the world. I can't tell you. Thank you, fella. No, that's all right. You're live on Facebook, mate. You're a star. Thank you. You only had to be a few inches that way, really. I'm sorry. Oh, dear. Thank you, sir. It's one of those things, isn't it? We like to show you stuff, and it just happens that people walk straight in front of where you want to be. One of those things. But from our point of view here at Felixstowe Live, as you know, I think we watch fairly carefully what happens down at the dock, and it looks really as if the two sides have got themselves completely, completely deadlocked, I suppose I should say. It's a really sad situation. I don't know where they will go. My feeling is that the union do really want to negotiate, but the employers really don't. The employers seem to be very determined to close the door on any possible negotiations, which seems to me to be fairly horrible. I don't know what you think. I would love to hear your views and opinion. You're very welcome to tell us what you think, and we'll show what you think and tell the world, because I think it's quite important that people share their opinions, and there you have it. So, what do you think about the current situation, the Felixstowe dock strike? No silly comments, just straightforward what you think. Looking quite busy on the OOCL Indonesia there. Plenty of action going on with the cranes, etc. Which is due to sail, I think, late tonight. Up at the other end of the dock, you can see MSC Deletta on berth 7. Looks like most of the cranes are up there. I'm not entirely sure when she is intending to sail. Let's see what we've got on that. So she's showing, Deletta is showing as sailing at around 7 a.m. on Monday morning. Whether that will actually happen or not, goodness only knows. Usually they sail before the time that they're shown as on the Felixstowe listing. But this is what it shows on the Harwich Harbour Authority for her sailing time, so it's going to be some time away. I think we're due to have the Ever Race in overnight tonight. I think she's currently showing, let's just check when she is showing. So Ever Race is showing her pilot time at the sunk is currently showing at 11 p.m. tonight. She'll be replacing OOCL Indonesia on berth 9. And we'll wait to see what happens there. Morning to you, young Steve Croydon. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Going to get back to doing a bit more live from down here. Hopefully, sooner or later, the dock strike will be resolved. We'll keep covering it as best we can because I think it's important for our port workers to get a fair deal. The Liverpool striking port workers seem to be battling on. And the last we heard or read from them was that they were now talking about a 12% increase. I think that Felixstowe guys would be happy with maybe somewhat less than that. I don't know, but we don't know where that's going next. I personally, my personal opinion, for what it is worth, and I don't think it's worth a great deal, but my personal opinion, is really that this is all being run from China. The Chinese, as we know, have a different viewpoint of industrial relations. They largely say that we tell you what to do and you do it. So there you have it. I think that's what I personally feel, but I don't know how true or accurate that really is. But that's my feeling. And Steve, down from Royal Leamington Spa. I've been there. Haven't been. And I'm currently in Ipswich. Well, there you go. I'm not sure whether you've made a good move or a bad move there, Steve. But we'll leave that to you to decide. Anybody else out there who wants to give us a shout, we'd be delighted to hear from you. And there you go. We're just going to continue for a few more minutes and then we're going to disappear for a little while. Morning, young Mark Jones. I hope you're keeping well as well. I keep on keeping on for as long as I can, although I am gradually, I have to say, having a bit more time off and bumming about on my boat now that I'm feeling a lot better. Aidan, do you have to have a license to work on the cranes? Yes, you do, mate. And is that Aidan? Yeah. Yeah, there's a clear progression for dock workers. You join these days as what's called a port operative, and you start learning different jobs. You gradually work your way, apparently, through the ranks of the tugmaster drivers, the little port trucks, and eventually you can work your way up to the mighty heights. What was it, 134 feet or something? I don't know. You can work your way up to the mighty heights of being a crane driver from starting as a port operative, but you have to, I think, start as a port operative and learn all the jobs. So there you have it. Yeah, go for it. If you go to the Port of Felixstowe website, you will find application details and what vacancies they have on that. There you go. See the cranes working there, Aidan, and yeah. So there you have it. They have an internal licensing system, and people are trained specifically by the Port of Felixstowe. I think when you get a bit further up the ladder, it's not a bad job, but the current working conditions for port operatives, I think, are probably not, or terms and conditions are probably not that good. If you're keen to go and work there, then go for it, mate. Go for it. Mark Jones, nice to see you out bright and breezy this morning. I hope you're continuing to agitate and annoy passers-by. I don't know how you're doing with Toothless. We'll have to do a little check-up on Toothless soon to see how dentistry is in the UK. I do think it's I do think it's quite a sad situation. Aha. Good morning, young Dave. I hope you're on a day off today and not working this weekend. Got to look after yourself, mate. Nice to see a lot of people out there. We've got, I think, 20 or 30 people currently watching live at the moment. I hope you're all doing very well and enjoying this little view of Felixstowe Dock. It is nice, I have to say, to see the port workers back at work and everything happening. It's all going on. The automatic stackers are working. 1, 2, 3 or 4 of them are operating at the moment. 3 certainly. So stuff is happening, which is good to see. I'm always quite sad when nobody's working. One of those things that happens. Oh right, okay, that was just a friendly bleep from young Mark. But yeah, we'll have to do a bit more with Mark's situation with Toothless in England, which is a campaign group to get us back to having proper dental care in the UK, because of course we don't have that really at the moment, do we? The government has really stopped NHS dentistry, and I think you'll find they're going to stop a lot of other stuff as we go along and as they cut away the services that oh right, Sorry about that. They sent away they cut away the services that support us and keep us well, and stop supporting the NHS, which I'm convinced this government is going to do. But the best thing we can do with this government, I think, from my personal point of view, is get rid of it. Hey, there you go. Politics. What can you say? Someone sent me some stars, Mark. Good Lord. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much. Do bear in mind you can send us stars on Facebook, which have a small economic value, and every little helps, as we say, to keep Felixstowe Live running and operating. We do have regular monthly bills that we have to pay. Oh my goodness. But there you go. So there you have it. That is Felixstowe's Viewpoint on Saturday morning. We're down here looking at the guys on the port working away, grafting away, moving boxes on and off the mighty OOCL Indonesia. And there you go. Okay, well, that's it for this morning, I think. I'm going to do some other stuff, and I will be coming back to you, I hope, somewhat later. We'll wish young Aidan good luck if he wants to get a job down on the dock. You can become a port operative. There you go. Let's see, and who else we got? We've got Clive. Yep, Clive, I think you're very right. We need to get those issues resolved. And what we need to do is get them both parties round a table and talking to each other properly. But personally, I think, Clive, the honest truth, mate, is I think that the Chinese are running the show from Hong Kong, and I think their viewpoint is probably very different from ours. They would like to see, I think, the union stamped upon. There you go. So that's it. That's it from Felixstowe Live. Just for the moment, we'll be back with you soon with more news, more information. I don't know what this thing shows. I'm just going to show it. I say, good Lord, what does that mean? I've no idea. Good morning to you, wherever you are. I hope you're well. Okay. So let's wrap this one up and I will say to you, I'm Chris. This is Felixstowe Live. We're at the Felixstowe Viewpoint, having a little half-hour look at the 20-minute look, should I say, at what's happening out there on the dockside. And we'll say to you, see you soon. Take care of yourself. Bye now.